Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let me get my stuff out here. Not working yet. Let me get this into this and this and that and there. And hey, Angel. All right, let's see who's here. See if that's up yet. Nope. Okay. According to StreamYard, we have Joe McBride, Daryl. Let's see who else. Joe McBride, Daryl Sterling, Daryl, Joe McBride, Daryl, Joe McBride, Sterling, Siren, Sterling, Dislogic. Good morning. Dislogic. You're getting ready to go see your grandbaby, aren't you? Welch Cove. James.
I just pick up a bag full of clothes and go.
All right. James and Kane. I know you're excited to see that baby.
Oh my goodness, I want to hold her so bad. She talks to me on the telephone.
Oh, that's awesome.
We do video chats. Talking with her, and she'll get up right in front of her dad and just start yammering at me. It's so funny.
Oh.
I visit my dad.
Okay. Copper Al, wish you were coming to the
Ida, you have a gray.
Nana with the I can't do anything. Well, wait a minute, maybe I can. Hang on. My chat just populated, so let me see if I can.
Good morning, Kevin, and welcome to the She Shop.
Hang on, everybody. Hold on, I'm getting there.
Eventually, the world to be able to have
Kevin. Good morning, welcome. All right, Nana, Copper Al, Woodsy. Good morning.
Or any government telling us
who is listening to some kind of political thing?
Encourage
Is that you, Sterling?
The television was on.
Okay. All righty. I'm just gonna have me some strawberry yogurt this morning.
Rubber yogurt.
Yeah. It's good. I'm sorry I'm a little late, guys. I have been working on getting stuff.
You're still a minute early. And you've been on here. Yeah.
Oh, good.
And you've been on here for 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's good. I thought I was running late because I was working on Tulsa and then looked at the clock and it's like, oh.
What you working on?
Stuff I'm having to take in the morning to Tulsa. Stuff for the kids mainly. That's what happens when you're 45 years old. Yeah, be nice. I haven't been 45 in a while.
Dislogic, all of them that I have are gray. And I count every one of them as a blessing.
Guess y'all don't need to see me eat, do you?
Now, guess what I did yesterday?
What'd you do?
Well, I had a job to build a couple of dressers, which meant I'd got to go over to the coast into a Harbor Springs. It's a really nice area. Lots of $1 million homes.
And what were you building?
Dressers.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a coin shop over there that I really like going to. This is the first time I've been in a coin shop since I was at Angels, like back in October.
Wow.
It's the first time I had any extra money to spend since October. It felt really good. I bought 2 Silver Ikes and an ASE. I filled up my tube of Silver Ikes and I never have to buy another one of them again. And I've got one more ASE that I think I'm going to get for Daddy's Day. and my tube of ASEs will be filled.
Yay.
David Carlisle, good morning.
And are you doing a certain kind of ASE as far as date or
Yeah,
something?
silver ones. No, I might have a year where I have as many as 3 of them. I go and I get the cheapest.
No, I mean, are you looking for a particular date on them?
No, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
1986 through current.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I wish they had 85s because then I could have an ASC for my son-in-law.
Good morning, James.
Woodsy, good morning.
Yeah, California too, I think.
Oh, just logic. It's real common along the coastline too. If you get 2 blocks away from here over on the lakefront, it's real common.
I don't know how people afford the taxes on it.
I know this guy. He's got an empty lot on the lake. It's a decent sized lot. It's 100 by 200, 100 foot of frontage and 200 foot deep.
Uh-huh.
It costs him 12. There's nothing on the property. It's just a lot.
Right.
$12,000 a year in property tax.
Holy cow. Wow.
I mean, I have a nice home. It's not fabulous or anything, but it's a nice home. My taxes cost me about $2,100 a year. I could imagine what it would take for it to cost $12,000 a year.
I
And there's
know.
not even a house on that property.
I live in a farmhouse and mine's over 4,000. I know farmhouse. Hey, Michael. Good morning.
That's interesting, Michael Kittle. But I would want real ones. But that is interesting.
Harper, I'm so sad you're not going to make this show.
That seems like a lot for 10 acres, Copperall. Particularly if it's agricultural land. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Would it be fair to say counterfeited? At least counter-struck. And not on your kitchen counter.
Y'all, this is the last morning to have the She Shop going until, well, I can't say that because I don't know that. Anyway, won't be here this early in the morning. I'll be on the road. I'm on Ida's time today. Yay, you go, honey.
Her and Keith left yesterday. They got out of the driveway.
Angela, did y'all leave yesterday or are you leaving this morning? Are you at Michael's?
She said they drove for 9 hours.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, I think it was before you got here.
Morning, Larry.
Good morning.
Well, you know, it's only a 2-hour drive from their house to Mike's. It just takes them that long to drive. Well, I'm just kidding. You're 4 hours from Mike, and it takes you 5 hours to get there.
And they've been driving for 9 hours.
That's what I mean.
Doesn't that tell you something? There's a story in there somewhere.
It's called Keith Doesn't Even Go Speed Limit.
So I gave Angel an assignment while she's at the show.
What's
And
that?
maybe you could help her and remind her.
What is it?
I want to get a 1919 silver un peso. Because in the United States in 1919, we did not make silver dollars, and that's my dad's birth year. And so I want something really nice for him as the 1919 Walkers, which is the biggest coin we made that year, are pretty much all slickers these days because they didn't make very many of them, and they got well loved.
Yeah.
I've got 3 coins from them, one of which Charles gave me as a gift about a year ago. But I want something that's really, really nice for my dad.
I have to show y'all something.
And so she's gonna look and see if she can find a 1919 slabbed un peso for me.
I bet she can. All right, check this out, y'all. This is my other one I brought over. See, it's not the same as I had. It's different. How cool is that?
Oh yeah, that one doesn't have the little flowers on it.
Yeah.
Or what?
Whatever is it called? Yeah. Isn't that cool though? Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Anyway, I just thought y'all might need to see that cool stuff. I talked to Vote for Pedro yesterday for quite a while. He was a busy, busy man. But I talked to him for quite a while yesterday and found out that we have got more in common than I thought we did, and we're gonna have to just work on St. Jude's kind of. And in what I'm saying, because I really want to do this, is I'm wanting to show things, the items. I want to put up a timer, and the timer will run for about 90 seconds. And it doesn't take very long. For example, this is an example. Let me get back up here. Okay, come on, where am I? Here we go. Okay, oh, camera. All right. Now we have a 1976 bicentennial icon. I just, in less than 5 seconds, showed y'all what it was. So if I was up here showing this for another 30 seconds, and then y'all were bidding, and a minute later, it's time to go into the next item. So I think we can do that. What do y'all think? Come on, give me some hands here. Farm Dog, good morning. I think it's very workable.
I have definitely watched a couple of auctions but literally only a couple of auctions in my life where they use the timer.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to work well, but honestly, the only auction that I have anything to do with over the last few years is yours.
Well, I mean, that's okay, but
I don't have the exposure to it to really have a real strong opinion. Is kind of what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I watched the WWP auction. I was in and out of it a lot, and it seemed to work really well.
Michael's asked a question, and I think he is correct, but
hang on, let me get over there. Michael, where are you? Does bidding stop? When the bidding stops, there'll be someone in chat that will actually type in stop, and that's it. There's no more going back
But
to.
that's based on the timer, yes?
That is correct. So so whoever is above the stop gets the item. And that's what I'm proposing. I will, of course, run it by the whole group, but that's what I'm thinking about.
And JT's got a comment on it.
The clock seems very impersonal given how many people here want to and are willing to help out. Plus, the delay between the video and chat is tough. J Tizzle, that's and I may not. I mean, the timer may not work for us. I think it will, but it may not. But the thing is, when you have as many lots as we have, it's tough. It's really tough. And
Michael's making a very solid point there. I mean, if you know that it's going to go for 90 seconds, why would you bid before it gets to 80?
Michael, I don't know. And like I say, I don't know if the timer is going to work for us. This is my thing. You're going to spend a lot less time on this item right here than you would something that's.
I guess my question would be, is the way that we've been doing yours for years.
Yeah.
And this would take some research. Is what is the average amount of time that we spend per item?
About 4 minutes. And this is, I mean, like I say, I want everybody's opinion on it because my thing is, and I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to use the pictures. I want to show the items. Okay. Obviously, I can't be there 24/7 to show items because I'll have to go to the bathroom. I'll have to get something to drink, whatever. And so, there'll be times that I'll need help on that. And I don't know, how that's going to work or anything else. I don't know if I'm going to have to get somebody else to, collect items. And I don't know. There's a lot of I don't knows. But when you have just show better items, well, Angel, that would be.
Do you really need, if you've got a constitutional lot, do you really need to show it?
Well, see, that's the other thing. But I don't want someone's feelings to be hurt because I didn't show their items, but I showed the other guy's items. You know what I'm saying?
People need to get over being jealous. I'm sorry. But it isn't about me or you. It's about the kids that we're raising funds for.
That's exactly right. But people sometimes get
I know, and people need to get over themselves.
They get a little, I don't know what you call it. We can be an item port for you. Oh, Angel, you're so sweet. Well, we'll have a meeting after after Tulsa, and we'll see what we can do to do that, because like I say, I can't, you don't want to.
That's a point right there that Angel made, and it's 100% truth. You'll never make everyone happy, so do what's convenient for you.
Yeah.
And I back that 100%.
Yeah.
Well, generally, in mass crowds, people tend to be assholes.
And this is the other thing. You'll be able to pause the timer if you need to. So I mean, I don't know what the solution or the answer is, but I do know that when you have 400 items, you're putting a lot of extra time showing if you go past a few seconds. Even
Bradley, good morning.
50 seconds or 30 seconds make a difference. They're in Coppell, Texas. I knew they weren't here yesterday. I think they've already been to Coppell once, haven't they? They probably went to Coppell, Tyler, and then back to Coppell. Then they'll send them to Mineola, and then they'll send them to here. I hope they show up before the show. But we'll see what happens. Absolutely, Siren. And if everybody had that attitude, we would be great. We would be wonderful. But they don't. And let's face it, when we were doing the auction in March, and I'm sure some of you will know this, and we get Keith up there, for example.
I agree with you, Angel.
Keith with Coin Crew. You know what? He says, this right here, he goes on to tell about this is so good. It's more better than this one. It's got color to it, and da 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 da. And we're doing it for the kids. And he says, you know what? It's time to stop the timer. But look, we're not only do we have this, but we have this right here too. And Keith is a very good salesman. And unlike me, that's like, okay, here it is, guys. What do you think? But I can see where that would be an issue for Keith. He would probably have to pause the clock because he gets more money out of stuff by doing that. But, I'm just trying to figure out what's going to work best for everybody.
Ida?
Yes.
Figure out what works best for you.
Well, it's not for me. It's for the
yes, it is. You're the one that is heading up this whole thing. It has to work best for you.
All right, Angel, you heard that? That means that you need to fly back out here in March. Hello?
I don't know, Siren. I don't think I'm going to try jumping out of an airplane without a parachute. That could hurt.
Oh, Bradley, just a smidgen more, then you come back, okay? Set the alarm for snooze.
Have a good rest, Bradley.
If you guys wouldn't stay up until midnight, y'all could not have to worry about waking up. See, do like me, wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I was back in bed 10 minutes later.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, guys, like I say, we'll get everybody together. We'll have a little meeting.
That's not a bad idea, Michael.
What?
Have a meeting, whoever you want involved, blah, blah, blah. Come up with your plan and do a sample auction.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was telling Pedro. I would like to do that.
Maybe 20, 50 items, not a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think that's exactly what I would like to do, but I don't want to do it until we get it set up for next year.
Exactly. So maybe it'll happen in September or October.
And this is the other thing, it works so well for us with y'all registering, you know what I'm talking about, so that we have everybody's current address for mailing. But a lot of people don't want to register, and I'm thinking, and a lot of people are complaining. They complain to Vote for Pedro and MLSB and different people because IDAS makes you register. Well, okay. How else am I going to send your item to you?
Those
What's the
those
difference
people need to get over themselves. They're being ridiculous.
What difference does it make whether you register it and I'm the only one that sees it, or whether you send me an email? I don't want looking at 200 emails.
Again, that goes back into what works for you.
Yeah. Well, I think it's absolutely ridiculous to have everybody have to. Now, I know that we do that here, but that's totally different. I'm not asking you guys to register for me to send you freebies here. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree, Angel.
what?
The email method is ridiculous.
It is. And that takes mega time. A lot of time. And I don't, it takes enough time. If I didn't have Shelly helping me with the mailing, and I don't know if she'll be around next year for the mailing or not, but if I didn't have help with the mailing, it would take me 3 weeks rather than I think we got it out in 5 days with Shelly helping. And we had two mix ups, but that both of them were my fault, wasn't Shelly's. But that it's just, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things that.
I know when you were shipping out this stuff from the auction, you sent me an email about something you were sending to somebody else. I thought
yes,
that was funny.
and I'm trying to watch that. What happened? Stamps.com will retain the last email that they had. They won't. It doesn't go away on each one, which is totally ridiculous. I can't believe they do that. And if I don't remember to take that email off, you're going to get the tracking number for somebody else. So I need to work on that with them. But I've talked to them about it, and it's like, all you have to do is erase it. I said, yeah, right. Well, when you're typing all these people, you don't have time to sit there and say,
just do a little bit more just for me.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Crazy. I tell you, Chief gets more of them than anybody else. Chief Stacker, for some reason, it reverts back to his email. I don't know why, but it does.
I just thought it was funny when I got that email.
And then ask winning
bidders. But I
did
watch my mail for a couple of days to see if something was showing up.
Yeah, Angel, that's right. Chief was getting all the shipping emails. So do you guys like the sniping or you don't like the sniping? I mean, to me, if you know that even whether we have a clock or not, if it goes 3, 2, 1,
I like the sniping, honestly.
Well, I mean, what's the difference in a clock counting down, or you have 3, 2, 1, stop, and anybody above stop is the last one to bid's the winner? What's the difference?
Morning, John. If I'm going to bid in that system where you have the timer, I'm going to come up with the price that I'm willing to pay, and I'm going to put it in with 1 or 2 seconds left, and that's the only bid I'm going to make.
Okay, and what if I have 3, 10, 9, 8?
The way we've been doing it,
yeah.
I'll bid from the very start and come in with a low bid to see if maybe I can get it low. But I know where I'm willing to go to.
Okay, I guess I'm confused on that because I don't see what the difference is. If y'all, if,
The difference is if it's a set time, you're only going to get one bid from me.
but what's the difference in a set time and counting it down? I mean, I'm just asking because I don't know.
I think a lot of people will just not bid in the first 90% of the time.
But I still don't understand what the Michael says. No one will really bid their max in a snipe. Michael, what are you talking about when you say snipe?
That's the only place I'll do my max bid is in a snipe.
Okay, explain that to me, Michael. You're talking about snipe being. This is what I don't want to do. This is what I don't want to do that they've been doing in the past, and that's when they come down and they say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and somebody bids again. Oh, we'll start all over again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't want to keep doing that. Oh, you're saying with the set timer? Because some items, as y'all recall, we started over probably 5 times. And I was watching a couple of those, and we didn't make enough money to justify all that extra time we spent. I mean, all that we might have made $1 more. And each time you start over the countdown, that is more money for St. Jude's. Well, but if you know that there's going to be, if you know that there's not going to be another countdown, would you not bid that extra $1?
I know anything that I bid on before I make my first bid. I know what my max bid is.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get it for less than the max bid, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's just how I approach things.
Michael says I would not, absolutely not bid my real max in the set. So you guys, is Michael? I mean, do you guys agree with Michael? You don't like the clock? I mean, you don't like the idea of a clock?
I think each way has definite downsides.
Yeah. Well, I agree too. Maybe we'll take a poll to see. It may, in my experience, with you get a lot of bids early, and the bids are usually
I agree with what DTS said. You're just gonna, you're gonna wind up getting a whole bunch of people dropping in on the last second, and whoever is lucky wins, and that's fine.
So you guys like the idea that what we've done with no timer and the fact that if someone else comes in before the stop, we start it over again? I mean, is that what y'all want to do? I mean, you guys are a big, it's your auction. Come on.
Well, you could
I
limit
just host it.
you could limit the number of times that you restart the countdown, 1 or 2 or 3 times, something of that nature also, and so that it becomes after the second or third countdown, it becomes based on time. And that way you've got elements of both in there, maybe the best elements of both.
Siren, I was in there on the Wounded Warriors.
There is truth to that too, JT. How fast your internet is has a whole lot to do with it.
And this is the other thing. If you guys don't like the timer, what we could do, for example, Angel's going to be my Angel. Pretend you're the Charles. I haven't seen Charles this morning. Okay, so
been in here.
Is he in here? Okay, so anyway, so we have been on here for about 20 seconds. Data, and it's nothing fancy, it's just plain old common. Count it down, and then start counting it down right then. It's not like people are going to snipe this, right? I mean, I've Sylvia timer auction before. You'll hate seeing those who get in right after the stop with higher bids. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Water. Good morning, anybody I missed, Daryl. But I think
Mike Slice, good morning. Water the possibilities, good morning.
And then when you get somebody up there like Keith that can get $30 for this, what do you do? A clad Ike, and he probably could get $30 for that because come on, guys, let's do this. This is for the kid. He's so strong at what he's doing compared to someone that, hang on, let me get Great Scott up here. Good morning. Compared to someone that says, okay, look, guys, that's a nice bid on it, So, anyway, you have an opinion on this, Great Scott?
I came in just a little bit late, but I think I get the gist of what you're asking. It is, of course, something that's very important. It can make the difference between a 3-day event and a 10-day event. It can make that much of a difference. It can increase the time on an auction 3 to 4 times easily. So it's definitely something you don't want to make a quick, rash decision on this. I will say that last year went pretty smooth. I don't necessarily know that a whole bunch of changes need to be made. But yeah, I basically don't have an opinion on it quite yet. I need to, really think about.
Here's a question:
the ramifications.
If you go with the clock, is 90 seconds really optimal? Because if people are going to wait until the last second or two to put their bids in, can't you do it at a minute? I mean, where is the optimal cutoff?
Yeah, exactly. And then again, what we could do, and this is another thing we could do, we could say, let's say, for example, Keith and myself and who else does this? Big Flip, whoever, we'll just say to them, we need to get the smaller items everybody knows in a little quicker than, But then again, you know what? Like I said, he'd get $30 for a stupid Ike. So
I paid $15 for them yesterday. I thought that was ridiculous, but I needed 2 to fill up the tube.
But you see what I'm saying, though? You paid $15 for a clad Ike?
No, silver Ike.
Oh, thank you.
No, I would.
Well,
I tried to get the guy to give me a couple of clad Ikes in my change so that I could give them to the kids. He goes, no. Yeah. He said, I saved those to give to the children in their change.
Yeah.
And what am I doing? I don't know.
And I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a problem doing this weekend and next weekend, or in between. I don't have a problem doing that. But I just wanted to know how you guys felt. Oop, I feel like it's time for
Lady
trivia.
Diana, good
We'll
morning.
talk about this some more after trivia. Let's get trivia going.
Muscle Shell, good morning.
Morning, all.
Hey,
Good
Muscle
morning.
Shell.
But we'll talk
Hopefully
about
I
this
get
again.
these staples out of my head this morning.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Why do you have staples in your head?
Oh, you don't know the story?
Well, we're not talking.
I have not heard it, but you must have cut yourself terribly.
Oh, looked like a murder scene.
Yeah, that thin skin on the skull
Shouldn't be
really
selling
tends
plant eggs anyway. Maybe have
to
a
a lot.
$20 minimum value. It doesn't come in less than it is too.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not joking.
we
Grace.
don't usually sell these, Michael. That was just telling you how good I think Keith is when it comes to making money for the kids and stuff. But we'll talk about it after trivia. Let's get trivia going. Are you ready, Charles?
Charles isn't here.
Oh, that's right. He's
Okay,
not
good.
here
No
today.
Charles.
I
Fantastic.
needed Charles. Is JJ in here? John Jacob, are you in here?
I have not seen him.
Morning, Paula Abrams.
Hey,
Farm dog.
Lady Diana. All right, I need somebody to volunteer to be a
Start-stop person.
yeah. I need a.
Who wants to play Charles in charge?
Yeah, I want to play. Who wants to play Charles in charge? Michael, you want to be Charles? Michael Kittle?
I'll do it if you want.
Who will?
Muscle Shell will do it.
Oh, Muscle Shell will do it. All right, Muscle Shell will be Charles in charge. All right, that means that you have to type "go" in chat and stop. Okay.
Stop. Yep.
And let's see. We'll see how well you do. If you can step up to Charles standards. we love our Charles.
Muscle Shell, you've got to be able to spell "go" and you've got to be able to spell "stop."
That's right.
I think I got
it's a real challenging situation.
So greens go and reds stop.
Yes.
Yep.
You got it. That's all you need to know.
Can I put a yield in there?
Not if you want to remain in charge.
Or a flashing yellow light.
No.
Okay,
let me get the spinner and everything and make it where y'all can see and this and change it to this.
My speller thing's not working. Okay, now we're ready to go.
Okay, so we got that. So let's see here. Hang on now. I'm getting there. I got the right clock up. I gotta make y'all see the wheel. And there we go. And okay, because if you're not up to his standards, you know I can fire you, right?
Absolutamente.
Okay, first question. What does WWW stand for? Wait for the go.
It's in there, babies.
The go is in there.
Amazing. You did it 3 times in one shot.
I know how to do this. I modded a few times. Well, that's not fancy.
Yeah, you see what Paula says? No, Paula, we don't want him pushing buttons.
Oh, I can push some buttons, Paula. Come on. Oh, I'm supposed to get in this. Darn it.
Yeah, you might want to put the answer in too.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, I was paying attention to something else. Okay.
But see, you can always wait and make yourself the last one even. You've got an advantage over us all.
If you don't put the stop in, you're going to get fired.
It's in there.
Okay, stop. Okay.
It's ragu.
I hit the wrong button. Hold on.
See, I knew I wasn't the only one that does it.
No, nobody can hit the buttons like I can. You know that. All right, the answer is first one. Who was number one?
That would be moi.
I have to laugh at you, Larry Dowding. Right on, brother.
Wait a minute. You can't talk until we find out who won. Who got it?
No. I was
Sterling got
laughing
it.
Wow.
at his comment.
No, but you
Sterling,
can't. You
Kansas.
can't comment on anything until we get the Sterling, right?
Yep,
No,
yep, yes.
he was talking specifically to Muscle Shell.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You have to handle this now. Come on, Sterling. You want number 7?
Please.
Oh,
Okay.
Sterling got it first. Okay, fantastic.
See, you're not doing your job well.
Well,
All right,
Yeah, you're supposed to make sure that somebody
straighten
else
up.
gets it.
Straighten up. Come on. Here we go. Next question.
Hold on.
What is the NHL championship trophy called? What is the NHL championship trophy called?
Short.
What does NHL stand for? National Hockey?
Hockey League,
All right.
the coolest sport on earth.
It's okay, Larry. He stays in
Except for
trouble.
maybe
He knows
curling.
that. And the go is out or in or on. Good job on that.
I
one.
have had my picture taken with that particular trophy.
Well, good for you. Did you win it?
Well, I got my picture taken with it.
Did you kiss it?
I had never played in the
Oh, they
NHL,
get
but I did
really
play
upset if
hockey
you
when
try
I
and
was a
touch
kid.
it.
Did
I've
you
been
drink
there.
from it?
They get really upset you try and touch that.
Hi, Mr. Beal.
You've got to have white gloves on to touch it. If you did not win it,
And if you don't,
Stevie Eiserman
you have to
took
have
a
permission.
shower with it.
You
That
have
should be
to have-
stopped.
Out muscle shell.
Muscle Shell, that should be stopped. Not go, go, go.
I did. It's in there.
Okay.
Us.
I
Up the
see
one
the
to
go,
one
but I
two.
don't. Oh, okay. That's okay. You're confusing me. Okay, here we go. Answer
Uh-oh.
is Stanley Cup.
You got someone vying for your job, muscle shell.
Well,
Edging in on you.
first time I've been doing this for a while, so bear with me.
We're all a little rusty.
All right, number 17.
Yeah.
Stanley Cup.
Muscle Shell. Come on. Oh, no. That's not right.
David Carlisle.
That's what I've got.
3, 4, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
ATS.
David
good
Carlisle,
morning.
I agree.
David. All right. And David
Right,
wants
Larry?
number 3. All right,
Yep.
David, you go.
You called it.
All right, next
Good morning,
question.
lady.
Larry, you're going to get me in trouble.
Morning, lady.
Don't get in trouble now. Come on.
He's
Okay,
making me laugh. Oh, I
Okay,
love
next
it, Larry.
question.
Okay.
Okay. I put lip line in my ball. Why did you do that, Angel?
I
What
got it
Central
now.
American country has no army? What Central American country has no army? Angel, I'm assuming that was a boo-boo.
You know, they disbanded their army to put all of their money into education.
Wow, that's interesting.
And it's still one of the poorest countries on earth.
Yeah, it's a shame.
But it's a beautiful place.
Mm. Okay, that sounds about it. Fair enough. Here, there we go.
The stop is in.
Okay, I don't see this. There it is. Okay, ATS. Good morning. All
I'm not
right.
so good with the emoji machines, so
All right,
Single
and the
number
wheel
6.
says number 6.
Fully.
James
That would be
Schultz.
James Schultz.
James Schultz. All right, James, you know what to do.
Okay. Nice, James. See, Larry Downing's still trying to get Muscle Show in trouble. I see it.
All right, next question. Who was the famous American bank and train robber?
See, I knew I could get this down again. I remember how to do it.
Yeah, you got that down right.
See, and I can even get my answers in now.
Good job, good job, good job.
Paying attention, paying attention.
What if it's somebody else?
Then somebody copied the wrong person.
All things Silver has got the right answer. It's Larry.
Larry, and Larry? Or was that Daryl,
Stop
and
is
Daryl?
in.
All right, stop is in. The answer is JJ, Jesse James. I wonder if they called him JJ back then.
No.
No.
We called him Jesse.
Number 12. You called him Jesse, did you?
Jay Tizzo.
I agree.
Yeah, Jay Tizzo.
JT,
Yep,
your
yep.
6 is gone. You have to come up with another one.
I got Jay Tizzo also. I can hear the birdies chirping this morning.
You can have 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 0. Is Dynamo.
There you go. That's a 6 upside down.
Okay, number 9.
Paula,
right.
you're making me laugh now. You're going to get me in trouble. Come on, Paula.
What does LCHF diet mean? LCHF diet. What does that mean? See my pretty pen now? My pretty pen.
Oh,
I can't even see my minding. See my pretty pen.
That's the diet I'm on. And I lost over 100 pounds.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of weight to lose.
I am healthy now too, Muscle Shell, like you wouldn't believe.
I lost too much weight, so I'm not so healthy.
I can run through brick walls now.
So what high fat
as long
item?
as they're not ordered together.
So what high fat item do you eat other than meat?
Avocados.
Ugh. Right.
Avocados are very healthy for you.
I eat a lot of olives.
Olives are very healthy.
And I eat meat protein every meal.
I'm going to talk about meat. Other than meat, I said. Number 6. Answer is what was the question? Low carb, high fat.
Yeah, but avocados
I've got DTS.
Yep, DTS.
I fry my veggies and stuff in beef tallow and lard and butter.
Got you, DTS.
Gotta love some butter. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3.
How many
Next
countries
available,
are part
please. I
of the
think one is still available.
Yeah, he gets. I know how to do his.
That's Daryl USA, as I see it.
How many countries are part of the European Union?
Hold on. That was Daryl USA on the last one.
In what union?
Let me go back.
That was Daryl USA.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it's DTS.
Oh, you're not counting mine. Okay, I got it.
What? I can't count the go, go, go.
No. After the go, 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 there's Great Scott, All Thanks, Sterling, Mike Schleiss, Muscle Shell, Gerald USA.
I don't see
DTS.
Muscle Shell in there. Muscle Shell
Muscle
is
Shell
after.
is after DTS.
Yeah,
Oh, on yours is different than mine. I got
yeah.
you.
And we're going by
Mhm.
mine. So,
Yeah, no, that's fine. No problem.
how
And he
many
didn't
countries are part of the European Union?
Oh, this is a tough
When they
one.
first started, there were 10. That's the only clue I can give you.
Yeah, well, when I was born, there was 13 stars on the flag too.
When I was born, Betsy Ross hadn't even been born yet.
Yeah, but she made a beautiful flag.
She did.
I have a flag that very few people have, actually. From
I
Paul,
have
what
a-
is that? Send me the information on that.
I have a 48-star flag.
I was
It was
born
my
yesterday.
dad's coffin flag.
All right.
Got it.
Okay, answer is 27. Paul, I want to hear what kind of diet that is. Is it
Yeah,
mindful for what you eat?
Avocados are wonderful, and olives are too.
Number 9.
Jay Tizzo.
That would be Jay Tizzo.
JT, you know what to do.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you, bless you. Gesundheit.
What is a universal donor blood type? Number 2 for JT. Okay. What is a universal donor blood type?
Darn it. I pushed the wrong button.
Well,
You have to be
you're
exact.
off just a little bit there, Muscle Shell.
I know, but I got
Right.
3/4 of it.
That's what I was going to say.
I got 3/4.
Your pen ran out of ink, didn't it?
I was getting in a hurry.
Oh, Paula.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness. All right, stop is in. Answer is O negative, and you have to have O negative.
Oh,
So-
that's not fair.
Yeah, it is, because there's O, and there's O positive, and there's O
Oh,
negative.
yeah.
Number 4.
I see 10. Okay, good.
I just
All
got
things
so
silver.
excited on that one.
ATS. You know
I
what
see
ATS
Mike Slies because
Uh-oh.
Mrs. Coin Crew put the negative as a symbol right beside it. Congratulations, Mike Slies.
Wait a minute. Let me go back up and see what happened. What? What?
She did.
Where-
She did.
I can't find the go. So she did it wrong?
No, she did. She did it in symbology instead of writing out negative.
Oh, okay. So
Mike Slies.
isn't that okay?
That is okay.
Yes.
That makes it Mike Schleiss and not all things silver.
Okay.
She was number
sorry,
3. Mike
ATS.
Slies was number 4.
Okay. 4, 5, 8, or 0, Mike.
Hey, Paula,
He wants 8.
when God created dirt,
Yeah, he said
I'm the
8.
one who got to name it.
He wants 8. Yes, I did, JT. All right. Here we go. What country gave the United States the Statue of Liberty? Oh, thank you, Papa York. We love you too.
Papa York, good morning, buddy.
Come on, low number, baby.
Give
Yeah,
him
like
the
1.
used to-
Number 1.
Uh,
Can't expect it to hit number 1 twice in the same day.
I am positive that all the negativity is correct. All right, stop is in. Good job you're doing, Muscle Shell, by the way.
Soup,
I know how
good
to-
morning.
I just don't do it very often.
Answer is front.
Flants.
Front.
And they actually have their own Statue of Liberty, too.
Yeah, it's a
Number
tiny
11.
little thing. And it sits right out in front of the statue, or their number 11. What's that big?
Hey, that's a
edifice?
one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
It's a 1-1.
ones. 1-1, darn it.
I got Bill Gibson.
Mr. Beal. 450.
Yeah, they actually have their own Statue of Liberty. And if you ever go to Vegas, they got their Statue of Liberty, too, there.
Yes, they do.
I know.
Okay, Mr. Beal, I need 4, 5, or 0. 4.
I know Welsh Coat. I know.
Oh, I missed that, didn't I?
Oh, did I miss
All
something?
right, last chance to get on the card, guys.
Oh, come on.
What is the smallest country in the world?
Oh, I think I know it.
It's not really a country, it's a principality.
Hey, don't be technical, okay?
Oh, shoot. Yes, it is. But... Oh, well, I missed it.
The stop is in.
And shovel spin. Vatican City.
Yeah.
I like the instant answer.
Number 11 again.
Wow.
That would be James Schultz.
Did y'all get James Schultz?
Yes, Vatican City.
All right. James, you want 5 or 0?
Mrs. Coinker, that was a good answer, though.
That made me snicker a little bit. 0,
That was
please.
a good answer. I like that one.
What did
Did she say?
My mind.
Oh. All right, guys. All right, we're going to need another go in there for the card.
Okay. That was a really good answer.
Hope my
That's
nails
your
will last.
cue, Muscle Shell. You type in the go so people can guess the number.
Oh, go.
You tap it in, dear. There you go.
I'm already there.
I got.
Well, let's go. You were just a touch too fast that time.
What on the Stan Land cruise known as the British Games our honeymoon cruise. Oh.
Okay. I forget about this part.
I won the challenge with Welchco just because he was a smidgen too fast.
All right, you have to put the stop in.
It's in.
4 to go.
All right. Stop is in. All right. Number is number 7.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh. Ooh, Sterling guessed 7 too.
Not on 1, not on 2. It is on 3. 7-3. David.
David Carlisle, he also guessed it.
So David gets 2 entries?
Yes.
Way to go, David.
No match.
Hey, David, you can say it. Go ahead and say it. We know you want to say it.
Well, he beat me this one. Burn it.
Nice job, David.
I had
I just
7-2.
almost spit out my coffee.
Come on, 7-3 versus 7-2. Come on.
Come
Hey,
on,
I
you
had
gotta be
7
exact.
on
You know
7.
better. Come on. All right,
You
next
said it.
question.
There you
In
go,
what
David.
sport would you use a shuttlecock?
Oh, gosh, I was really good at this game. How do I spell it? That one. Oops.
And I think that they named that thing a shuttlecock just to screw with people.
It was fun. It's a really good sport. It's
It
very active.
is. It's a fun game.
It's a very active. It's sort of like tennis, but for us amateurs.
Full contact
But it is
badminton is really the
very
best sport.
it is a very active sport. Stop
So,
this.
Angel, y'all are at Mike's today. Is that correct? Are you at Mike's? Mike and Shars?
They will be there today.
Oh, they didn't make it? They didn't make it yesterday?
No, they're 2 hours drive away, so they'll be there for dinner tonight
Oh, okay. Yeah.
if they leave right now.
Angel, will you do me a favor when you get there?
We can't see the wheel, Ida. Just so
I
you
don't
know.
want you to see it. I
I
haven't spin
figured.
it yet. Okay. Wait, what happened? There we go. Is it stop in? Because I can't
Yes,
see.
it is.
Oh yeah, stops in.
Okay. Badminton's the answer.
Ha! Daryl USA, that's funny.
Dun, 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 number 17. Angel.
Ooh, that's a high number.
Nana.
Nana. Oh, I'll call you later and ask you. Nana. You know what to do? Oh, never mind. There's no card. Okay.
Okay, I'm getting my fingers back. Now I'm on it.
What is the largest island country in the world by population?
Ooh, this is a tough one.
We are 3 to 4 hours away from Mike's. Okay. Is that going Keith speed? Getting car packed up. Oh, okay.
It's not only an island, it's a continent.
Is it? No, it's not a continent. It's a country.
Yes, it is.
Sterling, you got the wrong answer, so don't be arguing. I'm just saying.
Well, your question wasn't by population concentration.
I'll reread
It
the
was by
question.
overall population, right?
What is the largest island country in the world by population?
And to get one of those other places, it would have to be by population concentration.
It's Indonesia. Indonesia.
And Indonesia is like 10,000 islands.
Yeah, there's
I can't help
bazillion
it.
of
I'm
them
just
there.
going by the card, darling.
I know.
We're going by the card. We're going by the card.
I just don't agree with what the card is
And we
saying.
don't well, that's okay.
And you don't have 18.
Eight.
You've got like 4 of them.
We have
I'm
like
respinning. I'm respinning. Come on. Stop at 1.
3, 4,
Nope, 18.
5.
Not gonna do it.
You have 5.
Oh, well, this is probably not gonna work either. Then I have to change the clock. All right, let me change the clock.
Oh,
5. Shuffle, spin.
You could divide that by 3.
Number 2. Who is number 2?
That would be Jason R. Davis.
I see Mike Schleiss.
I see what Welchco just did.
Oh wait, no,
That
you're
was a
right.
question from
You're right,
yesterday.
Jason
I saw what
Davis.
you just did, Welchco.
Jason?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I caught that, rat.
What is a nut used to make marzipan?
Uh-oh.
Today, by the way, is
Go.
ballpoint.
Marzipan.
Today is
Marzipan.
ballpoint pen day, black cow day, egg roll day, herbs and spice day, iced tea day, frosted cookie day, forklift safety day, World Pet Memorial
Spicy
Day, and call
herbs?
your doctor day.
Call
What?
Oh,
your
yeah,
doctor.
call me Doctor's Day. That's me.
What did you say, Gray Scott?
Just call your doctor day.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Call
really
your
funny.
Doctor's Day today. Get these staples out of my head.
DTS, we do. We need more confusion.
More cowbell,
yeah,
please.
right.
More cowbell.
What we need is a stop. Come on.
It's in there.
All right,
Sweetie.
all right, all right.
Like
all
preview,
right,
baby.
buddy.
It's in there.
It's in there.
The answer, of course, is almonds. And number 13.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Lady Bluegrass.
Sometimes you don't. Hello, Lady Bluegrass. Didn't even see you. Lady B. All right.
Oh, my good old friend, Lady
Who
Bluegrass.
is known by the nickname King of Rock and Roll?
Be a low number, please.
Y'all aren't giving his real name.
Come on,
What?
I don't have to go to the
He's got a last name too.
I don't need to be at Graceland to know who it is.
Y'all see my pretty pen?
Yeah, I do. I was going to actually ask you, who gave you that pen?
That would be Ladybug. God's great. Good morning.
Oh, did she make it?
I'm sure she did. And see, she also made this purple one and this silver one and this other little rainbowy one too.
Well,
She's
now
very
I want
talented.
one. Now I want one. Because I
Well,
have
you're out of luck.
another pretty pen.
That's right, Angel. I bet
You're
that.
out of luck.
pen-
These are personal for Ida pens.
that
However,
pen
if you
jar
come
is
to the show, I will let you borrow one for a minute. Number 20.
That'd be a long way.
Good night.
Answer is Elvis.
a one for the money. Two
Couldn't give me a number.
Laney.
Okay, go.
Couldn't give
I
me a
got
number
Laney.
for this one. Phooey.
Got Ladybug. Speaking of,
I have a
That is
couple of
great. Good
really
morning.
amazing pens that were
you don't have anything
handmade.
that pretty. You don't have anything that's fancy.
Oh,
right.
yes, I do. They are handmade out of wood. They are amazing.
What is the largest prime number between 1 and 100?
Oh, darn.
I have a pen also made out of wood
Oh.
with my
Who's it
name
from?
on it. But
Who's it
it is not as fancy. It's not pretty like this one's pretty.
Go.
No, go isn't good enough. You have to type it in. Oh, you did.
You did.
Okay.
In there, sweeties.
Okay.
And he didn't say that until I actually saw it.
Good for
Oh,
you.
I know how to do this. It's just been
And
a
the
while.
stop is in. Wow. Muscle Shell.
Okay.
I think you got a new
97.
career ahead of you.
That was quick.
Now I'm catching up to them. It's been a little while. Gotta exercise the fingers a little bit.
Sterling,
Number
that's
4.
you.
Ooh, nice. I
Sterling.
got
Come
just
on,
like 3 or 4 other people.
That's 2 for
Certainly, if you get one more, you'll have the first and the last.
That would be fun.
Who released Stairway to Heaven?
Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Come on.
Don't you dare play that in the guitar shop.
I'm gonna. Oh, dude, you ever seen that kid that did that? Woohoo! Man, that kid blew my mind.
You'd have to be good and bold to even start to play that in the guitar
Yeah, that
shop.
little kid, I was shocked.
Well,
And I remember the store owner just going, "Holy schmoly!"
I'll take it. The
Okay,
kid was good.
stop.
Yeah, he was
Zeppelin.
amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, that store owner was just
Number
going.
10.
Oh,
DTS.
Darn it! I was so close.
DTS.
Why
Okay.
did I have to answer so soon?
Yes, that's 2 for you.
Okay. What is what is Stranger Things, y'all? I mean, is that a movie?
It's a television show that I've never watched.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Stranger Things, I guess.
It's kids that are dealing with supernatural
Oh,
as their children. It's actually sort of very, but it's not like Crazy Wild. It's
all right. Well, who is streaming that? That is the next question, and that's a trivia question. So don't answer it out loud. What streaming service produced the Stranger Things show? Miss Clunker says monster and a girl with powers. Oh,
boy, I just guessed at that, and everybody's copying me.
Well, let's hope you're right.
But that is a channel that does a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know that channel very well.
I don't have Netflix on my television. I don't pay for television. I pay for internet.
We're on television right now.
Just because they typed it after you doesn't mean that they copied you.
That's right.
Yeah, it does.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you did. No, didn't.
Stop touching me. I'm not touching you. Stop touching me. Mom!
Number 20, Netflix.
Gosh. Really?
I can't.
I'm only counting to 10.
I've got Bill Gibson,
but I will do it twice.
but I might be wrong.
You guys count them. I'll just
What
push
do you guys
button.
get?
I get Paula Abrams
You get Paula. What do you guys in chat get?
right after Bill Gibson.
Oh, fully. Now I gotta count.
I'm gonna refresh, count again.
They're getting Paula, so we're giving it to Paula.
I got Paula. Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of jumped on me the first time I counted. But
yeah, I got Paula too.
Who is known for developing the theory of relativity?
Gosh, I like these questions today. Oops.
Well, you can thank Lainey for that. Lainey has sent me all these wonderful trivia questions.
Just a letter in that name. Darn it.
see, this one, everybody's putting the last name. I did too. And nobody put the first name.
Stop.
What do you mean?
Stop.
Stop. Oh, okay. Well, Albert Einstein is the answer.
And nobody put Albert in.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yes, no,
yeah,
there is no
Daryl did. Larry did.
There's Albert's
Two
in there.
people did.
Oh, yeah, I do see a couple.
19.
Ooh,
Yeah,
high numbers.
I don't know if we got that many. I might have stopped too soon. So
Paula with a little bit of a bad spelling, but she's the last one.
Okay, Paula,
Yeah,
you
Paula.
go. Oh, that's 2 in a row. That may not be good luck. You know how that goes.
Come on, Paula. One more.
If you were born on August 22nd, what is your zodiac sign?
okay. Oh, August 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
Not that one. It's not that one.
That is the cusp, though, isn't it?
The what?
The cusp, when it changes from
No,
one to the other.
I did the wrong
Yes.
one. Darn it.
Yes, it is.
I was trying to think for a second.
So it depends on what part of the day you're talking about.
What is
Because it is the
January?
cusp.
What is January the 21st?
Capricorn. Who doesn't know that one?
You're wrong.
Well, that's
It's
on the
Aquarius.
cusp. That's the cusp.
That's Aquarius.
It's
Yeah, but
Aquarius.
that's the cusp right there. Could go either way.
It's Aquarius.
It's the second day.
Leo is the answer we're looking for.
But it could be Virgo because Virgo is in the same day.
Number
That-
25.
Yeah, you got it. There's the cusp.
Number
7.
7.
All right.
Do you know what the birthstone is on the 21st?
Bill Gibson for the win.
Mr. B. No,
Bill.
only happy for 2. Did he have 3? Bill, do you have 3?
It might have been where I I have it in my head from where I counted the wrong one. But it is Bill for this one anyways.
Bill says he
Yeah,
only
Bill.
has 2. Okay.
Well, there's 2 on that date.
There are.
So it's
All right,
either a
guys.
hornet.
Visual.
But her card says Leo.
No, I get that. But she was asking the January 21st. There's 2 on that date also because that's the cusp.
Release the go.
So it's a
Don't they all change on the 22nd?
I don't know. Put go in, Muscle Shell.
Go.
Come on, Muscle Shell.
I'm sorry.
I'm the 22nd of September, and I'm a Virgo.
Oh, I didn't know that was actually the question.
No, it wasn't. I'm asking you what this picture I just showed y'all was.
Oopsie. I missed it. I was talking to y'all.
I rode his ride at SeaWorld in Florida about 15 years ago.
You did.
Yeah, it's a fun ride. It goes underwater
Stops
in
in.
a roller coaster.
The answer is Kraken.
We can't see the wheel anymore.
I don't care.
I know you're working on it.
Oh, come on, Jason R. We're gonna have some fun.
Number three.
That would be Kane.
Yes, Kane.
Hey, Stan.
Release the
Congratulations, Kane. Boom.
All right. In what year did World War I end?
Go.
Y'all see my beautiful pen? Yeah, my beautiful pen.
Come on, Great Scott. I figured you'd know this one.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Welchco, you're making me laugh because that's a good answer, Welchco.
It really is, because it truly hasn't. We're still fighting it.
Yes, we are. It's a horrible thing.
Did
Hey,
you
Mama
say
T.
ended?
Oh, I gotta put this in. Okay, stop. Stop, stop, stop.
All
There
right.
we
Yes, Great Scott ended.
Oh, I thought you said began.
No, come on. Come on. Can you see? Y'all see the stop?
Yeah, it's in there.
Number 7,
The answer is
What's the
Oh.
year?
1918.
oh.
That was an accident. 7 is what we're
That would
looking
be Joe McBride.
for. Joseph!
That's not who I have.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, James Schultz, Laney, Mike Slice, Jay Tizzo. What number was it again? Number 7?
Number 7.
7.
Okay, that's 4. Then Keynes was number 5. Joe McBride is number 6. All Things Silver was number 7.
Okay, sorry, Joe. All right, ATS. All right, what is the color of the black box in airplanes? And it's not a trick question, y'all.
It is not a trick question.
It is not.
And it's not black.
I have no idea.
That would just make it too hard to find.
It would be, but I'm going to say it anyway, so what the heck. Okay, I'm going to put a stop in here. Okay, stop, stop, stop.
I'm busy. Okay, orange is the answer.
Now, you got a few.
It's the new
There's
black.
quite a few of them, actually. There's a whole
Orange
bunch
is the
of
new black.
Oh. That was actually a good show, to be honest.
You don't have 8.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, maybe
No,
there
the
is.
7. Mike Slice put in 2 answers. Orange/red is 2 answers.
I think I'd take that.
I would
But
take
everybody else who put red was wrong.
Right,
you
you
let
gotta
him-
have orange in there somewhere.
You let him put red and he's right.
Well, it's got orange in there.
He's got 2 answers. Those are not the same color.
Oh, they're not on the same line?
I have the coin pimp.
4.
Okay, if they're on the same
I
line,
agree. It's
orange
the pimp.
plus red is good.
I have the coin pimp myself.
Well, if you're gonna orange/red, then it makes it DTS.
The coin pimp is number 7. He's the last one.
But we're on different. It doesn't show up on the same for everybody, but I had coin pimp.
All right, what do you guys get in chat?
If you're accepting orange/red, then it makes it DTS.
No, then it makes it the coin pimp.
I had coin pimp.
No, coin pimp number 8.
All right, we're going to give it to
exactly.
DTS
And
and the
that's
coin
the
pimp.
number that
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it is number 8.
that's what it
Oh,
is.
number 8.
Count 7. I don't know why
That
I
was
did
the last one.
It's a DTS for the win, guys.
Okay.
Okay, now I have a question for everybody, so that because I know
But-
you guys will know the answer to this one.
The coin pimp is the one that got that answer right.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he was
Okay,
the last
well,
one.
sorry. Okay,
Sterling
we'll go-
was confused on what the number spot
Yeah,
was.
I was not looking at the screen. I was just counting, and I had 7 in my head.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right.
that's what
Sorry,
I had.
DTS.
I had coin pimp at 8.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh man. Okay. So hang on. Let me get back to here.
We're all talkative there. The coin
right.
pimp. We're talking to people.
Hang on. Let me find something here.
I was counting it on that one, JT.
Name the second largest continent.
Uh-oh. Don't worry. We're just enjoying each other's company here at the coin pimp.
I think I just lost y'all's thing here.
And Jay Tizzo wants to know if he can go back to putting 2 answers in. He's excited. Since
Only
now
if you get one of them correct. If you get one of them correct, like orange and red,
Really?
come on, that's so close. If you're colorblind, you can't tell the
Oh my
difference.
gosh. Everybody, we all get 2 answers now.
Okay, don't
Oh.
make me hurt y'all. Come on.
I thought that's what you
Ooh,
just said.
Welchco gave a good answer. I didn't think
Yeah,
about
it is.
that.
It's a huge.
I did not think
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that at
yeah.
all.
You cannot put in 2 answers. If it's on the same line and it's the same color like that, I would accept it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Don't
And Paula Abrams,
don't make me
yes, we
come
do
after
love to
y'all.
push
Come
them
on.
buttons.
But like you
It's
just
a
said,
stop.
Ida, orange and red are the same thing, so I think red should have counted.
They are not the same
They are
thing.
not the same. You have to have orange in there. Okay.
Orange and
Is
red
the
are
stop
2
in?
Yes, it is. I believe. No, it's not.
It might be close, but yellow is close to orange. You don't say yellow is the
Uh,
same as orange.
Okay.
Hey, but
My
yellow and blue
decision
make
is
green.
counted. Okay. It's the stop in.
Stop.
All right.
That's why gold is yellow, because it absorbs the green.
Well, I don't consider gold being yellow, though. It doesn't look like yellow.
It looks like gold.
Number 4.
Thanks,
The an-
Laney. Sorry, I was
Africa's
coughing.
the answer.
That would be Larry Downing.
Yep.
Larry.
Lariat.
All right. Let me ask y'all a question real quick before we proceed. What does oh, now I lost it. Hang on, let me find it again.
Sorry, I'm coughing, so I didn't want to type on the keyboard.
Hang on just a second, y'all. Let me find this again.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Laney, for putting them stoppers in there. Oh, that was
Okay, on well, I can't find it. I'll look in a minute. My next question.
okay.
What was the maximum recorded lifespan of a well, I don't know what the heck that is. So we will go to the next one. From what continent do blueberries originate?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go
Now
with
I
this
will
one.
look that up.
I'm guessing.
I can find that.
Now, when I was a little kid, we used to go out to the island and pick blueberries. So they come from Higgins Lake.
Where the heck did that go? I had it earlier.
And
y'all were arguing, so I didn't get to ask you about it.
There might be some good answers in
Nana,
this.
that might be a good answer, but Ireland's a country, not a continent.
And that was the question.
That might be a good answer, though.
What continent?
Anybody ever hunt for blueberries?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What a workout that'll be.
You ever get chiggers when you're doing it?
No.
That happened to me. That was uncomfortable.
Oh, I bet. What in the heck happened to
Oh,
that?
no, they might have stole that. My car got broken into.
Try this side.
The stop is in, Ida.
Stop is definitely in.
Okay, stop is in. Answer is North America. Number 8.
That would be Daryl, USA.
You know, there's a berry that looks just like it, and they fool a lot of people when you're going for blueberries.
Okay.
Raspberries?
No, not raspberries. That's easy stuff.
What was the first credit card?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I left out an N.
I know it already happened, Paula. That's why I got to go into the doctors. Well, I'm going to go with that one. I don't know. I'm following someone else on this one.
Everybody copying me again.
What is the symbol for platinum, guys?
Oh, phooey, I forget that one.
Does anybody know?
Stop is in.
Yeah, stop saying stop.
Diners Club is the answer.
Platinum is PT.
PT.
Yeah, these staples fell out there, Paula. A few of them did. I gotta get some more.
DTS. Is that for the win?
Yes, that is a win, isn't it?
Again?
Yep. What is Circle C for?
Copyright.
It's a brand for a cattle company.
And it's also Circle K, which is a gas station.
Which is a gas station, yep.
It's Circle
I'm
C
not joking.
EC. Circle C EC. What does that mean?
Congratulations, DTS.
Congratulations, DTS. Circle
Sterling.
C EC. What does that stand for?
Sterling.
Sterling?
What?
Maybe.
Let's see.
I stand for the flag.
DTS.
If it's a C with a circle around it on jewelry, it means sterling silver.
Okay.
If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It does say 925 in it too.
Okay, yes.
I thought you were
sterling
talking
silver.
General.
Okay.
92.5% pure.
Okay, see that ring right there was my mom's.
Unless it's German silver or sterling, and then it's 80%.
Beautiful.
And it
Pretty
says,
one.
that's what it says, and it's kind of dirty. It needs cleaning.
I like it. I bet, yeah, just with some cleaner, it would shine right up.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I found that this morning when I was going through changing rings, and I thought, well, let's see if that fits. It fits my little finger. My mom had pretty small fingers. Congratulations, DTS.
Yeah, DTS.
You got
so you gonna save those for next week then?
What? Am I what?
Are you saving the names that you put in there yesterday and today for next week?
Absolutely, I am. Until we get back in here.
That's
Good morning, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Wendy, good morning.
Talking to you.
I want to get back on here like that. I got it. And there. Okay, now what were we?
Yeah, it is. The Circle C means copyright.
Not when it's on jewelry.
Huh. No, I'm not doing the name wheel because we did so many yesterday. We were talking.
Bad Idea Lab. Good morning.
Good morning, Bad Idea Lab. I wish your situation would change so you could go to the coin show.
Mm-hmm.
You are correct there, EMR Coins.
Okay, so we were talking about. We were only 2 days left. I know. I'll leave first thing in the morning. We were talking about the St. Jude's timer thingy, the auction timers. And I'm getting the impression that y'all don't want the timers. Am I getting that correctly?
Do a vote. Do a tally. Let everybody
put in
anonymously how they feel.
Okay, vote. Yes.
Exactly, Nana. Do a poll.
Oops, I put it in too soon and the
Or
poll's not up yet.
no.
Oops.
Yes or no? Okay. Poll has
And
started.
the question is, do you want a timer?
Yes.
Right.
Type
Yes,
yes
timer, or
if you
no?
do want a timer. I can't spell timer, obviously. Or no if you don't. Yes or no? Yes
Go,
or
go,
no?
go, go, go.
We got 14 votes in. Yes is in the lead by just a few. Well, one more down, one now. It's 63
Come on,
to
I need everybody to vote
37.
on this.
2-1 on the yes now.
18 votes in. We have
20 votes in, 1 on the
27
yes.
people in here. Out of 27, we have 20 votes. Yes is still in the lead.
2-1. Almost.
Lariat.
22 votes in. Only 5 more possible.
All right, let's go and check, see what the poll says. The poll says,
Yes
and I
wins.
quote, it hasn't come up yet on mine. Come on, what is the deal?
60% for yes.
That you do like the time, you do want the timer.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Well, you know what? That still has not come up on mine. What the heck? There, it finally did.
Yeah, it took a little bit.
60% yes, 39% no.
Jason, with the timer, when the time is up, the last bid wins.
Yeah, that's how the timer works.
As long as it is higher than the previous bids.
So, yes, that means there will be sniping.
But I got to tell you, what I really like, and I love this. I love this. Like if Grace Scott and I were bidding, and he bid $10 and I bid $15, and he came back and he did 20 and I did 25, and then the stop came in, and I feel like he would have bid 30. You know what I'm saying?
If I wanted it, yeah. When it gets to the end, I'm putting what I'm willing to pay.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't. I'm not totally convinced about the timer yet, because I think there's some. I just think we need to be more
But the
aware
thing that I would say about the timer is 90 seconds optimal? I mean, would 30 or 60 seconds be just as good?
But what if I just said to the
Pretty
people,
tight.
"Hey guys, if it's not something that's going to bring a lot of money, just sell it. Let's do it."
I agree
And
with
that would have to be kind of like if I was selling this, which of course I'm not, but if I was selling this and it came through, so far we had 20 and I didn't think it was going to get any more than that, I'd say count it down. And then maybe the countdown would have been 10 seconds later. I don't know. But if I think it's going to be over, I'd say count it down. And if he started counting it down and I thought it was going to be more, I would say, hang, let's give it another 10 seconds or something like that. See what I'm saying? I kind of think it should be, I'm not sure that I don't think it should be up to the person selling. Hey, Rexzilla.
I don't know how many auctions you've been to.
I don't know. I'm kind of like this. I'm kind of like, if you quit bidding, if the bidding stopped and you're saying, okay, I really want that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bid 5 more. You know?
Oh, I've done it.
Yeah, it definitely puts a sense of urgency and rush into the whole thing.
When we wouldn't have to do that if we didn't have a timer, but we could probably get it done in the same amount of time. Is that what y'all are saying?
All
No,
I know,
that's not what I'm saying.
I approach buying things
It's always going to
in
be
a
faster.
way different fashion than I
With
think most people do.
This
And
is the
whatever
thing, though.
I have my maximum set before I ever consider buying anything. And it doesn't matter if it's in an auction or otherwise. But that's just the way I do things.
Everybody does it differently.
Exactly.
Well, I like the timer. I like seeing the timer for these little short things like that. But you know what? When I start to think about it, if I wanted to bid on something, I mean, you kind of get a sense of that that's going to be done when someone says, "Okay, count it down." You know.
Well, when you do count it down like that, I mean, you don't start the countdown until the bids stop, right? I mean, if it's continuing to grow, you don't start counting it down.
Right.
I mean, I think that you probably get your best prices that way. But when you start counting it down and doing the recount down because somebody else comes in and puts in another whatever, $1, $5, $10.
Michael Kettle.
I think that you should limit the number. If you do that, you should limit the number of times that you restart the countdown.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
I don't like the
Michael has a really good Michael, that's why I need you to look at the spreadsheet, because you can look at the spreadsheet and say, you know what, all that combined is not worth $30. Well, I don't know this stuff. That's why I need you to keep up with stuff for me. Okay.
I'll agree with Michael
Nana
Kittle
says,
on
I
that,
want
but
a
I don't like a
$200.
recount down.
Hang on a minute, Muscle Shell. Nana says, I won a $200 ring on a 10-second timer for $20 the other day. Everybody was chatting and not paying attention. Yeah, see, I don't like that kind of stuff. Michael says, Nana, and if I donate that item for a charity auction, I would be upset as a donor. Yeah, I hear you. And looky here. Hi, Michael.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm working on vintage.
Good morning.
I'm working on vintage cards. That's Nolan Ryan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm bringing vintage cards to the show. I got a couple of ball card guys been hounding me for a few years, and I decided, I'm tired of hanging on to them. I've been buying vintage cards for years. That's mostly what I like to buy. So I got some sets I'm going to be picking up after the show. 48 to 59, I think, is where the year stops at. He has complete sets. I'm buying them all.
Michael, let me ask you a question while I'm thinking about it, because right now we're talking in the chat about on auctions, do we like the timer or not? But let me ask you a question.
I think they're all worth $30.
Let me ask you a really quick question. And I think it's because you guys are rushing. But do you know the Little Rock show that's coming up?
The what show?
The Little Rock show.
That's not till next year, 2026. It will not be until Marriott took too long to get back to me, and the U.S. Mint cannot do it in 4 months. It takes them over 4 months to get an okay from the Treasury Department right now, because they're running without a director. Yes, they have a substitute in. She don't have any pull. The Treasury took control of it.
I don't care who's coming.
I do.
Well, that's Michael. Listen to me. My
I'm
question
listening.
being, did you want flyers there at the show in Tulsa for that show in Little Rock?
Yeah, you can. We don't have to have them, Miss
Well,
Ida, because the thing is, right now we are working with the ANA and stuff. We have once again, we're back to square one. The convention center gave me the okay. We do got the building, but I'm only giving Marriott until the end of July, and I don't even know if I'm going to wait that long. I already found another hotel which is right next door. It's the DoubleTree. They're ready to give me a bid now. So
okay,
the
well
bottom
then
line is
we won't
that's where
worry.
we're at.
I
It's
won't
not,
worry about that.
yeah, because here's the thing. I really like to have them with the hotels connected, but you know, we all got legs. We can walk across the street. That's where the DoubleTree is, dead across the street.
My
It's still
experience with
close.
DoubleTree is that they want, whether you have a room or not, they want to charge you for parking, and it is not cheap. So that might be something to think about.
No. The convention center already gave me parking 24/7 for my dealers. They own a couple lots downtown. We're going to be paying $10 per day.
Well, see, I don't want
See,
to go.
I
I
already
don't
took
want
care
to
of
pay.
all that. That's done. I ain't worried about what the hotels charge because we're not going to park there.
I don't want to pay $10 a day parking. That's crazy.
Well, you're downtown. It's
I
better
don't
than
care.
$25.
It's still, I still think it's a ripoff.
Mike, Angel said that she's 4 hours away from you and she'll be there by tomorrow.
Yeah, that's probably true. I remember Keith's driving.
Yeah, that's what we've been laughing at, Keith, all this time. Okay,
Well,
guys, let's
She,
go.
call him about
she
9
did say
o'clock.
she's 4 hours away.
Okay, I was going to call them and see how they was doing. Let's see, it's 8:18 now. I'll see them by 2:18.
Maybe.
Well, if it's 4 hours, it's 6 to 8 hours for Keith.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay,
He might make it for dinner.
guys, let's go back to the timers. I'm getting the
That would be nice, Roxzilla. That would be nice.
I'm getting the impression that you guys don't want to do the timers.
What's
And I
wrong
don't
with timers?
care.
What's wrong with timers?
You had 60% of the people wanted them.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
What's
think
wrong
that,
with timers? There's a lot of
you are listening to the minority, Ida.
No, I'm not. This is what I'm thinking, that the people that said that about timers didn't realize what we were really talking about.
So what are we talking about?
We're talking about whether we wanted
Just
St.
kidding.
Jude.
I'm just kidding.
Don't make me come hurt.
I decided to come in. I've been listening since about 8 o'clock, and I said, you know what? I got to come in here.
Heard him, Ida. I want to see it.
What?
She'll do that at the show.
But this is the other thing, guys. If we have a timer, and we think that the item will needs more time, we can extend that clock.
Okay, well, then why do you have a timer?
Yeah, I mean, don't have it if you're not going to use it. Don't have a timer. If
you're going to extend the time, then there's no sense in putting a timer on it.
Okay, all right. Well,
I mean, a timer is basically at most auctions you'll hear them go. It's down the countdown when they're going gone. That's
right.
a timer.
Yeah.
If you get in between them three that they're going, then yes, okay, we got another bidder. Okay. And then they take a couple seconds and they say going, and eventually it goes. That's what they do.
Okay. But we're talking about a visual timer that like if you had it for 2 minutes, it counts down.
I get it. But here's the thing, you got to have some type of timing between each auction. You could be on one all day on one item if you don't put some type of timing on it.
Well, I understand that, and that's why that's the only advantage to me of having the timer. But I just don't know what the difference is, I guess, between saying, okay, we've been on this for 2 minutes, whatever, let's sell it. You know, count it down. Or whether to say, a visual timer is not live for everyone. What do you mean, Michael? It's not live for everyone.
Internet speeds. I see things at a different time than you do.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It depends on your computer. So yeah, sometimes I can see where the timer might get them.
Okay, so then is the timer versus chat? Is chat better than the timer?
Well, if you're going on live bids on the item, when the bids slow down or stop, you know it's done.
That's true.
Okay, so why try to fix it if the timer will make it confusing? I don't want anybody to be confused. And I do think our system's pretty cool. I think we're doing a good job on it.
If you think you're doing a good job, don't do nothing different. That's what I got to say.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah. Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Don't overthink it.
See, my wife's always fixing me because I'm always broke. So, you know.
Yeah, well, we know that, Michael. Come on.
I'm working as we're doing this.
That's all right. Okay, I'm leaving at daylight in the morning.
Well, I'll already be there.
I know you will, but I won't.
I got a bunch of tables to set up.
Yeah, and Great Scott's going to be there to help you too. He said.
I got to unload 3 staves.
Angel's got a real good point. The person saying sold should not be live on the panel. I kind of tend to agree with that. But that's the way you've had it in the past, though, too. I mean, it's.
I disagree with that, Sterling.
Yeah, because Charles is not on the panel. He's in chat.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's agreeing with what Angel said.
And then if we give it like if we say, you know, $20 and we're going to count it down. If we give 20, if we say we're going to count it down, we do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last call. Or we say last call and then count it down to 10. Does that give enough time for lag? I don't understand that.
I think the way you've been doing it, having Charles do the countdown and the sold and not being on panel is the thing that makes it the fairest for everybody, because the people that are on panel still have to wait for the text stream.
Okay, so that means then if we have a timer that it gives a big advantage to people that do not have lag.
The timer has to be live because you have to be able to see it, but different people are going to see it at different times.
Whereas if we did not have the timer, if we just did it like we're doing,
everybody sees, well, basically you're going to see it closer in the chat than you would if it's on the live.
Oh, y'all are giving me a lot to think about. Siren.
Well, start thinking.
Well, I talked to Pedro, Vote for Pedro, a long time, and they do the timer because of the amount of auction items that they have. When you have 500 auction items, and you can keep it down to, you know, a minute and a half or whatever. Thank you, Siren. I appreciate it. Like in Coin Crew auction, they go by the chat, not the video.
I agree with you, Larry Downing.
So you're saying that the video could have lag, but the chat doesn't, or the chat has
The
lag?
chat has less lag.
Okay. Think long, think wrong. That's what my papa said. Yeah, you're right, Nana.
I agree with you, Nana.
I tell you, I was all for this timer,
way
but y'all
easy
have
to
really got me
overthink this
thinking
stuff.
about it. I was really for it, but now that I see what y'all are up against, I mean, I'm kind of rethinking it.
I think you're overthinking it there, sweeties.
I do.
I think your auctions have been awesome, Ida.
Yeah, we've done a pretty good
They've
job.
done
on
an
auctions, haven't
amazing
we?
job, and I don't think that throwing the baby out with the bathwater is a good idea.
Yeah. Well, we have had good auctions, haven't we? The only issue that I have right now that really is bothering me, and I think Michael Kettle's going to take care of that, is because I can put something on the spreadsheet and not really know what it is or whether I need to combine items. And the people that were doing that last year did not do a good job at it, and because they waited until the day the auction item was up and said, "Why? I don't know why you're selling that." You know, which it should have been handled before it ever came up. And I think Michael kind of volunteered to do that, or did you, Michael?
Or you've been volunteered, Mike.
Now he did. He don't have a choice. He threw it out there wherever.
I do know Michael's very intelligent when it comes to coins, and he knows the coins.
I know nothing about coins.
Oh, I don't want you to run the spreadsheet, Michael. I just want you to look at it and give me your opinion if you think things should be added together.
Tell her how she can reduce the lot number.
If I need to do that, or if I put something, if I put this up, this Ike up, and I put it in as a Kennedy, I want you to check it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you want Wayne here?
What time does he want to be here? That's
Hi,
when
Shar.
I'm with you on that, Mike.
we gotta go load tables here very shortly, so I won't be on probably all the way till 9. We just I just popped in while I could.
Mike, I've got your sister-in-law on a task, but maybe you would keep an eye out for this as well while you're at the show.
What's that?
I am desiring a 1919 silver un peso slabbed MS63 or better.
What year peso?
1919.
Okay. Is it 50 peso? 1 peso? What?
Un peso. Silver.
Oh, okay. All right. 1919. That's gonna be a hard one to find, but okay.
I know.
I am but I do got a lot of.
I've got a better chance of finding a decent one of those than I have decent walking liberties, and it's for my dad to represent him in the family collection.
Yeah, that's fine.
Larry, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand the lag thing. I see that a lot in Bob's on Facebook. Well, I tell you what, we'll have a test run. We'll do an auction that's going to be a test run.
I think that's a good idea. I mean, if you want to make some changes, come this autumn, do a small test auction.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. We'll do a test.
Just remember, whatever Bid America bids, they win. That's going to be the test if you win it or not. because I never win. So if I win, then I know it's a good test.
Yeah, right. We'll do a test and see, but after talking to you guys, I'm thinking maybe we ought to think this over. So
Don't overthink it.
yeah, I know you do, Mama T, and you do too. Snipe on Bob's. I've seen you do it more than once.
I'm definitely with you on that, Muscle Shell. Don't overthink it.
Hey, Sterling, did you say a MS-63 on that 1919?
Or better.
Okay, you have about 1,300 bucks you're willing to spend?
Really? They're that much?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they're expensive.
Yep, that's a tough date to get. Low mintage.
Well,
Why
the
would
thing
my
is,
dad, born in 1919, that year's?
I might have a
They didn't
19,
even make Canadians until 35, so.
but it's not graded.
Yeah, you can get them on slab a good amount cheaper.
We have a bunch of Mexican coins, old Anzas in the box. I can always check and see if we can send them in for grading. We got old
Or
Mexican.
if it were like a 20 centavo or something, that's different.
Yeah, the 50 centavos, which is basically a $50,
Right.
are not expensive.
Right.
I can go through our boxes. We wasn't taking them to the show, but I might have enough time to go before we leave and see if we got anything like that. We don't take a lot of foreign coins to the show. We got guys that come in. I love picking through the boxes and buy stuff.
A bad idea, Lab. I'm so happy you're going to be able to make this show now. That makes me smile.
Oh, nice.
Because Copper Coins is not
Awesome.
going to be able to make it.
Very
Why
cool.
not?
You're absolutely right. The kids is the most important thing. I've got everything packed now to bring for the kids. I have a lot of stuff for them. I have a big tote full of just kids stuff.
Do you got
And
a bunch of
it's all
state? Do you got a
giveaway.
bunch of state quarters to fill up that map?
No. I'm not doing that. That's their responsibility.
They have to find the quarters, huh?
They have to find the state quarter, and then they get to.
I'll sell them to the kids. We'll bring sets together and we'll sell them to the kids. See,
What?
instead
No,
of giving,
they don't want them. They want individual state quarters.
well, I know they can pop them out of the book. I got probably about 10, 15 sets of them things. No, actually, guys, I had a customer come in. They had these quarters. I don't know if you ever seen them. They come on a card. Companies put them together, put them in a box. There are two to a card. The P&D. They gave them to me to put in the kids' auction box. So guess what? That's where they went. They're in the kids' auction.
That's all well and good, but they need quarters. State
Kids
quarters.
can win them. In other words, you get their tickets. They get the set. Then they can work getting them out of that.
But do they want to take them out of the thing that they come in?
It was not done by the government. Yes, pop them out.
Oh, okay.
It was something like Littleton and them guys on magazines did.
Okay, all right.
So yes, they're getting their P&D in one deal. I'm putting them in there. The kids get them,
And then they can draw from the treasure box.
Right. And we will be doing our walk around for the dealers that said they're going to give it the show too. So.
And then that is going to go in a case that will be.
Yes, we're doing
drawing thing.
We're probably going to do 1 or 2 cases a day. That's all we're going to do, Friday and Saturday only.
Okay.
Have a blessed day.
Do you have tickets?
Yes. Why? You got some?
No, I don't. I have none.
Shar says she's got some.
Okay.
She said you was no help there.
I did get her pie though.
And she says she's not bringing your pie now.
She did not say that.
Mike said he's going to eat it on the way.
Char's already told him he couldn't do that. And listen, when Char speaks, Mike listens.
Hey, I'm going to show you something. This is what happens when I don't listen.
Oh my God.
I get a boot.
Okay, let me see that. Hang on, let me see.
I got to
What
wear that.
happened? She kicked you, didn't she?
No, I was asleep. And then before I went to sleep, she thought I badmouthed her. So she started twisting my ankle, flipped me off the bed, kicked me a few times, and then took me to the hospital.
At least she took you to the hospital.
And she said, he fell. This is what she said. He fell. That's what she said.
That's what you get for sleepwalking down the stairs.
And you know, they believed her. I'm trying to speak and they wouldn't listen to me. They was believing her the whole time she was talking.
Well, you
believe
know,
that?
I have gone to.
We got the police station next door, and I tell them about her abusing me. They said that okay, but if you abuse her, we'll come over and arrest you. What's up with that deal?
Well, makes sense. Makes sense. Total sense.
I'm thinking we got a one-way street working in this town, and it ain't my street.
Well,
Good morning, Mike. It's time to wake up.
I'm awake. I'm working on these vintage cards while I'm doing this.
You've got to understand, you're a white man. It's all stacked against you.
Well, I know it. I believe that. I seen it. Just how they handled it. No, I've been having trouble with my foot for about a year or so, and you know, I was at my friend's wedding, and I thought I twisted my ankle. Went in and found out that no, they think I have a torn ligament. I got bone spurs that if I would have took care of it sooner, might have been better. So you know, they want to get an MRI, but they wanted to start on it this week, and I told them no, I got a show to do. So they're going to do it after work. So our vacation time's kind of getting cut short. In other words, we're probably not going to go on vacation now.
Go on vacation in the backyard.
Yeah. Well, we could. We got a good sized backyard. I don't know if my wife's
interesting how you've got the same piano that Angel has. I've seen that at her house.
Yeah, well, we had the same designer come and decorate our living rooms. That's what happened.
my goodness. Well, that'll teach you to.
Mike or Bill Gibson is asking, do you have shooting pains in your ankle? He does.
Sometimes, yes. But I tell you, when I went to the walk-in clinic on Monday because I couldn't get a hold of my doctor, and she started looking at it because it was really swollen, and she said, "Does this hurt?" And I said, "A little bit." And then she touched the back, and that's when they figured I had a torn ligament. I about flew out of that chair. And do you know, Char laughed. And then yesterday we're at the doctor, and she's helping me take my sock off. She touches my ankle on the side. I said, "Why? Be careful on the inside because it's really tender." I don't know if she did it on purpose or it was an accident, but I jumped again. And the whole time she's saying, "I'm sorry," and laughing her butt off. You was. You laughed while you was taking my sock off when you see me in pain.
Only for a second.
Only for a second, she says. I think she likes it when she can get away with abusing me and make it look like an accident. That's what I think.
I ain't wearing my boots.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Does she videotape you while she's doing it so that she can put it on American's Funniest Videos?
I think she is. I think she really is. That's the way she rolls.
Because she is such a sweetheart.
Well, in front of you guys, she is. But you know, I'm thinking, if you've seen the other side of her,
I've seen her. I have seen every side of that woman. There's not a mean bone in her body.
You guys all stick together. I could see that now.
There is not a mean bone in. Oh, we have a gray LAP. What are you doing?
See how quick she ended that?
What?
I said, see how quick you ended that? You jumped right off there because you knew you was fibbing.
I was not wrong. You know that.
You was fibbing away, and you stopped because you realized that.
Well, I'm going to get going. Ida, you
What's
have
that?
a safe and wonderful trip. Mike, I hope you sell everything you've got
That's
twice.
what you're supposed to do, I thought. Yeah, you're supposed to go get them. Are you going to get them now?
Have a blessed day, everybody.
Hi,
Bye,
Sterling.
Sterling. Love
We'll,
ya.
we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Well, we'll be on during the week, I'm sure.
And I will be putting out a video every day.
Alrighty.
Come by and watch them.
You know, y'all seriously, Shar is awesome. She's such a
She
sweet
is.
lady.
She is. And she did get your pie done.
And Mike's the problem, not Shar. Oh, excuse me.
Oh my God, really? Here I'm being nice to take it up for you, telling you you're getting your pie, and that's what I get. Slapped right in the face real quick.
Good morning, Bill.
No good deed goes unpunished.
I know it. Do you see that? This is the abuse. When they two get together, it gets really bad.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Oh, listen, by the way, Mike, you know the steakhouse that's at the casino?
Yeah.
Okay, David and I ate there Saturday. The river is much better.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Roof Chris or the River Spirit.
No, I'm talking about the one in the casino that we were talking about eating at the Chop House, and it wasn't near as good to me or David as what the other one is.
What do you mean?
Well,
you didn't like the regular steakhouse?
No, I didn't. I was not
I
impressed.
think their food's awesome.
Well, I wasn't impressed with it.
Well,
You
that's
did.
you don't know how to eat good steak. That's all that is.
Yeah.
So you got to be a real steak eater.
I love steak,
Well, don't sound like it.
but River has the same steak, and I like the River better. It's more better.
Okay. Well, then you love the river.
Yeah. And it's not like, it's not a price difference because it was free either way, but I just like it better, like the River better. I think the food's better.
Well, okay. I didn't care for my steak the last time when I was there though.
Well,
Remember they had trouble.
what was it? I don't remember.
They didn't first time they didn't get it done the way I like it. Second time they overcooked it and I gave up and ate it.
Well, maybe you're just too picky.
Maybe they just gotta go to Roof Chris or something, or even Texas Roadhouse
Oh,
and learn how to cook steak.
in Paris, come on. In Paris, Texas, you can find that.
You gotta learn how to cook.
And I'm not cooking.
Yeah, my wife cooks for me all the time.
Yeah, she's good. She's gooder than me.
It's my mom always said the best way to do a man's heart is through his stomach. And I've been with Shar for a really long time, and I'm not going anywhere because she always hits that just right in the stomach.
But then she's awesome. I'm not. I cook maybe twice a week.
Twice? You should be cooking every day for your man.
I cook about twice a week.
Poor David. Poor David. I feel so sorry for him.
Well, I asked him, I'll say, honey, what do you want to eat? And he'll say, oh, not much. I said, well, then that means fend for yourself. He'll say, okay.
Wow. Instead of saying, I'm going to make you something anyway, honey. That's what you should say. That's what my wife says to me. If I tell her I ain't that hungry, she says, I'll still make you something.
Well, she's better than me. That's all I can say.
What'd you say?
I'm talking about your cooking, honey.
Oh.
She don't take care of David the way you take care of me, honey.
No, I don't. I admit that.
From Ida, there's only two.
Oh, wow.
What'd she say?
Well, when it was just you and I for them couple of months, you still kept cooking for us. So don't play that game.
but I have to freeze everything.
Well, yes, we did have to freeze everything.
I make too much.
That's because you didn't know how to cook a small batch. She's so used to cooking for everybody that she don't make small batches, though. That's the only problem.
Oh, I don't either. And you know, it's like when I make what do you call that stuff that I like? Cabbage soup. Yeah, we'll eat that for 3 or 4 days because we really like it.
Cabbage soup is good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Now, I could eat that for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, we do because it's yummy. I make that and cornbread for him. I don't like cornbread, but I make it for David.
You don't like cornbread?
No,
What kind of person doesn't like cornbread?
me.
That's a good old American way. Apple pie and cornbread.
Apple pie's okay. I'd rather have cherry or pecan.
Once again, you're not all American. I can tell. What country are you
Yeah.
from again?
Angel,
She
y'all
ain't
on the
over there,
road.
is she?
May I interject here for a second?
Yes, you can.
Bad idea, Lab. I'm very sorry to hear that because I know a whole bunch about that.
Yes,
That's why I don't have a house no more.
it's dangerous.
And it's no fun.
Why you
I
ain't
hope
answering?
it's okay.
No fun at all. So my heart goes out to
Do you
you.
want me to go with you?
That's up to you.
Your son is in our prayers.
You said you were gonna do
Well,
it.
looky here. Look at this, y'all. Check this out.
Oh
Hey,
my
Red.
God. Oh my God. My camera is starting to break.
It's a squirrel. Well, you
Hey,
have to break. You
looks
don't
like
not
you
gonna
guys are
be
parked.
going fast enough to break.
Looks like you guys are parked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stopped for the bathroom real quick. Oh, here comes Keith.
The same vehicle sat next to you. That's why I knew you was parked.
Oh, she was stopped.
Yeah, you can't. Well, you guys
Ah!
don't know very
I
well.
know.
What?
Same vehicle.
Oh, I just popped up real quick. I didn't want to. I'm not going to stay too long because the when we get on the road, the road noise will be terrible.
Well, you need to get a better car then.
Yeah,
Soundproof.
better tires. Tires make the difference.
Spend a little
Can't
money.
afford it.
Spend $100,000. Get a really good vehicle.
Can't
Yeah.
afford it.
Hey, what time?
What time? What?
Be at your shop around noon.
Keith said we'll be there around noon.
At your
Then we'll
shop.
probably be done with the tables. Is that? Oh, you timed it that way.
What
Yeah,
you-
lunchtime we'll be at your shop.
All right, man. You guys be careful out there. I'll see you then.
Are you going to be at the shop today instead of at Tulsa at the
At
thing?
lunchtime.
I don't set
Not
up
at
the
any
table
time, at
until
just
the fall
lunchtime.
morning. We don't arrive with
Yeah,
the
Mike.
truck at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Mike's buying us lunch. That's why
Yeah,
we're getting there
yeah.
at lunchtime.
That's
Mike
fine.
has
I'll buy
never
you lunch.
bought me lunch.
You're a liar.
Oh, Ida.
Said that, Miss Ida. I remember when you was down there in Tyler, Texas, and I was getting me something. I got you something. So
I don't remember getting lunch ball. You'll have to do it again.
Yeah, you have to refresh our memories.
We don't
Look at
remember
there.
it.
There's a U.S. Mint
They
ad.
are.
Hi.
Cool.
There's a U.S. Mint ad.
Could you do it again?
There's Mid America's ad. Let me show you Ida's ad. The whole page. She took 2 pages.
Wow!
What you got? What's he showing?
Oh, he's showing the ads.
I didn't see my ad.
Do
I
we
don't,
You
have
see
I
my
don't
ad?
know if we did one. I don't remember.
We do one every year.
No,
Unless
you didn't
he-
do ones. We didn't
What?
get-
He said you didn't do one this year.
I don't know why I didn't. I do one every year.
I didn't charge you for it because you didn't do one. I asked you for it.
Oh,
Nobody
that's
said-
just wrong. It's all right.
Hey, next year
I'm
you
too
want
upset
to
to eat lunch now.
next.
He's too
next
upset
year
for
you're gonna
lunch
wanna
now.
do it 'cause we're doing a real high gloss one next year.
I always do it.
High
Like that.
gloss.
Oh,
It's a
hi,
given.
Ollie.
You know, I did
So you
notice
always come to the show.
in Miss Ida's deal. Watch this. She mentioned
Sorry, good though.
NGC Annex. She mentions Mid America, Idol, Ringmaster Ray, Mike and Shar, the best of the best community, and more. The Squirrel Upside Down, Frostbite, but never mentioned Coin Crew at all.
You know
Oh, he
what?
was our-
I think he blocked that out before we put in that book.
I seen that. No, you did that. You did. I thought you was going to put people in that's going to be there. Even Frostbite ain't even going to be there.
Well, he was when I had him on here.
Well, as far as I know, I haven't heard anything from him.
I don't know if he's going to be there or not. Now, I don't know. Bad Idea Lab's going now. Then he wasn't going to go. Copper Owl was going to go, and now he's not going to go.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, we got a large crowd already coming. So I've got phone calls after phone calls. We got, if you go on West Coast Coins Facebook, they put a big ad in. They got over 1,500 views on it. They did on their Facebook, letting everybody know they're going to be at the show, and they was mentioning everything about everybody.
How did the interview on Channel 8 go?
Check it out at 9:00 today.
Oh,
Go to
cool.
the website and go to Channel 8 and check out the commercial they did for me. I don't know if it's a commercial or how they do it. I haven't looked at it yet.
What would Channel 8 be? ABC? Is it ABC?
NBC.
Okay, NBC.
Channel 8. All you got to do is type in Channel 8 in Tulsa and it'll come up.
Okay.
And look for the coin interview.
And I'm assuming that you mentioned St. Jude's, right?
I don't know if I did or not. I only had a few minutes. Here's the thing. I mentioned a lot of stuff, but they take in that 30 minutes out there. In that 30 minutes, I only get 3.5 minutes of space time. In other words, they edit it, cut out what they want, and so on and so forth. And a lot gets cut out. So yes, I did, but if it's in there, I don't know.
Well, I hope they got the kids in there anyway.
Well, we squeezed in. I squeezed in what I could, and they said their editors will go over everything and get it. And they got a team that goes in there and picks what they think will be a good target for the show. So,
I know they argue for it, so you can't argue with them.
No, they're doing it. In the beginning, I had to pay, but now they are doing it for free because it's a big deal in Tulsa right now.
Pizza guy, good to see ya. Well, I'm going to be happy just to be there. I'm happy just to see everybody and get hugs and
right.
Check out the mic system, make sure it works good.
Yeah, I had them put a speaker in the middle there, right next to your eardrum, and then I'm going to shout through it.
Good. That'll be just fine.
Okay, guys, I'm going to have to get off here because we're getting ready to take out. So.
All right. Sure, keep him in line, will you?
She will. I will see everybody at the show that's coming.
I'll see you tomorrow.
And everybody else, I'll see them in a few weeks.
All righty. Be safe, you guys.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Char.
There.
I'll leave it daylight in the morning, so I'll
okay.
be there. I do have to stop, at Grant on the way.
Well, then we'll see you at about 5 o'clock.
No. I'll be there much quicker than that.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Oh, hey, Besida.
Yes.
Miss Rhonda's coming to her mom, Char's mom.
Awesome.
So if you guys decide to go over to River Spirit, she would like to ride along.
Yes.
Well, absolutely.
All right. I don't care if you tie her on top, whatever you got to do. But
yeah. Char's going too. What are you talking about? You're the only one not going, Mike. Char's going.
And guys, if there's anybody wants to help us on the first day getting people signed in, I'd surely appreciate it because it's going to take a little time doing all these photos for the dealers because we got 170 dealers this round.
Yeah.
We almost doubled what we had last year.
Awesome.
So we're going to be really busy. We got a lot of buyers in the room, got a lot of sellers. So let's have fun. Let's have a good show, and we'll just keep building every year.
Hey,
Thanks,
man,
guys.
Stacker, good morning.
Y'all be
Man,
safe, Mike. Okay, guys, it is exciting, isn't it? Don't forget, we will not be here tomorrow. Now, we might be on live sometime tomorrow, but I'll be traveling, and I can't travel and do this too. So anyway, I don't think I can. Probably not. But anyway, we'll see sometime tomorrow, and we'll get. I sure hope you guys can come. If y'all are anywhere near getting to come, y'all come on. We want you to be there. That's right, Angel. That is absolutely right. And when I get there and get a second, we got to run up to get candy for my thing, okay? So I'm bringing in. I'm also. Well, I'll tell you about it when we get there. Oh no, Mad!
Oh, man. Something came up with work.
Oh, I would tell Job that you just cannot participate because you had plans. Oh man, I hate that.
We're
You
gonna
and
miss you,
Papa both
man.
aren't gonna be there.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'll miss you so much. Oh man, that is so sad. You should give me your boss. I'll call him. I'll tell him. Anyway, come on, Bill. Come on out.
Bad Idea Lab, I think it's 12 o'clock. Just go to Tulsa Coin Show webpage,
Yeah, it'll tell you.
www.tulsacoinshow.
And if you don't have a table, you don't want. If you get an early pass thing, early bird, that's like $75. And I think I would wait and come the next day. Same John Pierce. I'm done with 2025. Pizza guy. Same with John Pierce. What did John Pierce say? I know. I hate that too. Anyway, guys, it's time to get out of here. I will see you hopefully all sometime tomorrow or Thursday. Anyway, I love you guys. Be safe. Don't get into any trouble we can't get you out of until we get back, and we will let you know when we're going to be here. I love you guys, and yeah.
What?
We'll put
Hold on a
something up.
second.
Seeker's going to walk
Also
around
tell
with the
stories
camera.
today?
Seeker's going to
Also
walk
tell
around.
stories? Come on.
I know. We don't have time now, dear. But I've got stuff I got to get ready to do. So anyway, I love you guys. Hopefully I get to see most of you at the coin show, but I understand, and you guys pop in and we'll try to get some stuff out to you so you can see. Anyway, love you, and I will talk to you all when we can.
I think FL did pretty good for Charles Latreille.
I'm so sorry. You did an awesome job. All right, guys. Love you, and I'll see you. Great Scott, I will see you sometime tomorrow, I guess.
All right. Thursday, it opens at 10 o'clock to the public, everyone. We'll see you there.
Bye, guys. Love you.